Hello and welcome to Serpent Temple. I'm here with Vreid. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, it's
right?
good.
Amazing, amazing. I was worried I was saying it wrong. Would you like to introduce yourself for our viewers?
My name is Jarle and I'm the bass player of Vreid.
Amazing. Well, today we'd love to do a Psycard reading with you. It's only going to be 3 cards. One for your past, one for your present, one for your future. Are you up for it?
I'm ready. I'll try.
Feel free to put 3 cards face down on the table and we'll turn them over one by one.
So pick 3 cards and put it on the table.
3 cards. Nice. Oh, the moon. These are unusual ones.
Oh.
In a good way.
Am I in trouble now?
Maybe with your mother, I don't know. So I'll read the moon first, 21. Maybe that's your past. The moon. A crab reaches up out of the sea across rocks towards the majestic full moon. The moon is a feminine symbol and therefore stands for female instincts, the maternal and unconscious self. It represents the intuitive understanding and healing process of change. However, as well, it is a sign of fickleness, illusion, and falsity. The crab represents the illusion of toughness, yet a soft inner shell. What do you think of that?
Well, I'm surrounded by females all the time, so it's probably something about that, I guess. All my family and everyone else and my children, everything, it's just females, you know, and the animals I have a female, so I guess it's something there, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
What animals do you have?
I have a dog and 2 cats.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So that's probably to try to keep my masculinity that I surround myself with all this.
That's so interesting. You're in a band that plays such like big aggressive music, and then you have this like inner shell, I guess, this home life that's very gentle potentially and caring, or
I hope so.
It's a balance, it seems.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's important to try to be gentle and respect people and take care of them close to you, you know, and whatever you do on stage, that's something different and it's aggressive, but you can't really run around being aggressive at home. That would be quite, wouldn't make any sense, I guess.
It would be boring on stage if you're doing it all the time as well. Yeah, that's a big B.
Probably a female one, this one, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah.
She can smell your hair.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
A sign from below, or yeah.
So speaking of beer, were you one of the members that were involved in creating your own beer, or was that?
It was basically our guitar player. He's the beer brewer, so he's got all the details. I hate hearing details about beer. I like drinking it, you know. So whenever he starts talking about it, I'm kind of just out there somewhere. But it creates really good beer, and then that makes me happy. Yeah.
That's good. You get to drink the beer,
Yeah.
and he gets to create the beer.
Yeah.
Should we move on to the present, the mother? Mm-hmm. It sounds very connected to the previous card. I like that. So it's number 14. Okay. The mother. A mother is shown seated in a large wicker chair with her children close to her, the baby tied to her back. It stands for the feminine mothering side in our nature, the part of us that is sustaining and protective, yet at times threatens to smother our individuality.
What to make out of that? Well, I love my mother. She's a fantastic person, and she's actually from the family I was born into. She's the only one still alive. She's very, very special for me, and she's always been that. So I think, you know, everyone that's kind of has a mother or a father that really cares about them, I think they're really, really lucky, and that's something I appreciate.
That's beautiful. It's really nice to talk to someone in a setting like this. I'd be able to say stuff like this, because usually it's like destruction or prison and things like that. But it's really interesting to have the other side of things.
She can be destructive if she wants to.
Yeah.
When I behave like an asshole, then she can be destructive. And that's what a mother should do, you know?
Oh, that's great. She sounds like a great mom. I love that.
I feel like there's a very strong connection to Mother Nature as well in the music, and I feel like it's just very emblematic of that scene. You know, me and Shem being massive Enslaved fans, and being a massive Indie and a Vreid fan as well. So it's just something that encapsulated so well in the music.
Yeah, I think you know, the nature, our surroundings, it's been, you know, instrumental for creating what we do. It's very important for what we do, and I also something I appreciate wherever I go, you know. Of course, we write a lot about the Norwegian landscapes and stuff and how that influenced us, of course, but kind of traveling around and seeing different places, that's you know, that's just shows how beautiful and fantastic Mother Nature is.
That's beautiful. Oh, that's wholesome. There's a big theme.
Probably the beer talking.
I love mead. It's really connected already, the cards, with like nature, and as well as nature, like so that which is away above from nature. Like, I guess maybe perhaps that could be your music. You know, you're literally reaching from the context of being like rooted in nature, in the landscape, in this aggression, to something that's greater than yourself. So I think that's kind of cool. It's beautiful. Should we read the stars, the future?
What's the last one? The stars. Oh.
So 22. Okay. So the stars. A pattern of the aspects of an astrological chart is imposed on the star-studded mystery of a night sky. The stars stand for an individual's deepest aspirations and inner goals, for the heights of intellectual and artistic achievements together with the external parts of our nature. Also represented here is the astrological cycles that we pass through over and over again throughout our lives.
Oh, that's deep.
That's so deep.
Yeah, what to say? It's hard to top anything that you just said. So
I'm so sorry. We're just hitting you with existential crises.
It's like, I'm probably gonna have a long time for myself to kind of dwell and think for the rest of the night. Not gonna see any bands tonight.
No,
so.
I'm so sorry. We ruined your whole day. Oh, no.
Well, it's written in the stars, I guess. I'm not supposed to see Motley Crue anyway today, so yeah.
Oh. Do you believe in fates?
No.
Interesting. I like that.
I don't believe in anything.
You believe in nothing?
No.
So to you, space, the moon, the sky, it's just a void.
Yeah.
Is that beautiful? Do you find that beautiful in a way?
Well, of course, it would be great if I'm wrong, if there's something else, but I don't really. I only care about the present, more or less. Try to dwell into the past to see if there's something it's there, but the future, it's like, it just scares me if I try to think too much about it. So, you know, the older I get, focus on the present, and makes life easier, I guess.
So I think just want to talk a little bit about the show tonight. So it was a fantastic crowd. You had the 1184 set last year, which went down the storm. How have you found the response to some of the new material of Wild Northwest that you might not have had a chance to see a reaction to due to the pandemic and things?
It's been great when we start doing festivals and shows now after the pandemic. I can see that that album kind of really have had a great impact, and it's so good to come out there with new material again, instead of just playing the old stuff over and over again. And like today, we even played a completely new song.
Yeah, Flamin' Red
yeah.
Movement, yeah.
And this time I decided I didn't want to make an album, because I'm so tired of when you work for an album for like a year or something, and then have to wait for 6, 7, 8 months to have it out, then it's kind of gone for me. So I told the label now that I just want to record a song and I want to have it out within a month. They hated the idea, but we did it anyway. So.
Amazing. Thank you so much. We don't want to keep you too long because we've just hit you with like the deepest questions you could possibly ask someone after a show.
Just, crawl into my own womb, and hopefully I'll make it back to Norway without getting to it.
So. I deeply apologize. Usually it is a little bit easier. Sometimes we do this for like an hour with like 10 cards and like we go real deep. But I think at a metal festival after a show, maybe not. Maybe a different time. Oh, well, say hello to your dogs and cats from us.
I will.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for your time. Any final remarks?
No.
No?
I'm all empty now. So.
We drained you of everything you had. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you a lot.